Influencing popular culture, politics, and everything in between. The local station takes you ringside as we discuss the crazy world that is professional wrestling. This is Going Ringside with the local station.
Hello there. Welcome to Going Ringside. I'm your host, Scott Johnson. I'm excited because we have the man among men here. And right there is Dory Funk Jr. When you talk about legends in pro wrestling, you've got your Flairs, your Slaughters, the late Hulk Hogan. There was kind of almost a dean to that generation. The man who was part of the great Funk family that helped bring everything in Texas to life. That would be Dory Funk Jr. alongside his father, alongside his brother Terry. They have done so much. And he has been the guy who has trained the icons, from Kurt Angle to Edge to Christian and so many more. Dory Funk Jr. is a legend. If you're a young wrestling fan and you're not quite familiar, I would Google. I would learn more about the Funks and their lineage and what they did for this industry. Dory Funk Jr., when you take all those legends, he kind of stands head and shoulders above the rest. He is an icon among icons in this industry, particularly within the industry. So I was so excited at River City Wrestling Con to meet up with him and talk to him about his career, his thoughts on the industry. So let's get to it. Right after this, friend of the show, Desiree Joseph with the Chutes and Ladders podcast will join us. But right now, here is Dory Funk Jr. Well, we're joined now by Dory Funk Jr. because of Elite Sports Marketing. Thank them. Dory, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Hope you're having a good time.
I am having a good time. I didn't know you did a lot of...
It's up to me to make sure you have a good time.
I didn't know you did a lot of conventions. Do you still do them a lot?
I couldn't say a lot, but occasionally, and some of the very nice places throughout the country and throughout the world. It's a fun thing to do.
Of all the wrestling legends, you're above them all. How have you stuck with this industry for, what has it been, 60 years or so?
It's more than 60.
More than 60.
Yes, my father was a professional wrestler also. So we passed on all of his knowledge to me, which made it better for me in the business. You've passed on knowledge to so many. I don't even want to say who you learned from. Who would you say students you've had who have impressed you with what they've done? My brother.
Terry?
Yes.
Yeah.
Terry Funk. Kurt Angle. Christian, Edge, Lita.
Christian, Edge, Lita, Kurt Angle. How is pretty much everyone it's like everyone you touch turns to gold. If it was that way, I'm thrilled. I want to ask you about Kurt Angle. What was it like when he showed up and he had all that ability? I mean, did you even need to teach him?
I didn't need to teach him. He was a fabulous wrestler. And his way of wrestling was very, very good. He was excellent as an amateur wrestler. He took his skills into professional wrestling, and they were all good for him.
What about Terry? Everyone believed Terry was crazy. Was he like that in real life?
Sometimes he would go crazy, but for the majority of the time, my time around him, we loved each other. And it ended very, very sad, but I love my brother too.
Edge and Christian, what were they like to teach? They must have been real young.
They were real young, but they wanted to do what was asked of them so bad that they just turned out terrific in the wrestling business.
What do you think of how wrestling changed when Vince bought everything? Did you like that, or did you not like that?
Yeah, Vince bought everything. It was good for the business, and then other new companies would come along and be working with Vince or working against him. It was good for the wrestling business.
What do you think of where it's at now? Do you follow it all now? It's like all different. It seems to have changed a lot.
I follow it. It's good business, and everybody works hard to give the fans what they would like to see. And I see the fans very, very eager to get behind professional wrestling.
What was your favorite opponent in all these years? Do you have one?
Oh, Jack Briscoe.
Jack Briscoe?
Yeah, he was one of the greatest. He was good.
Are the wrestlers as tough now as they were in your days? Because we hear about when you were on top and they were hardcore.
They're tough now. Yeah, I got to give them credit. They're tough, and they work hard, and they give the fans what they want to see, because the wrestling business is bigger now than I have ever known it to be in the United States of America.
Well, Dory Funk, it has been an absolute pleasure. It was so nice to speak with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice to speak with you.
Well, now let's unpack the icon, Dory Funk Jr. We're joined by a friend of the show, Desiree Joseph with the Chutes and Ladders podcast. Desiree, thanks for joining us.
Happy to be
We
here.
got to go old school. I've been wanting to get this Dory interview out for a while. He's almost like the dean, the guy that even the older retired legend look up to.
Yeah, he's an icon, and you can't help but think of old school wrestling with the Funks.
Yeah, the Funks. I mean, he and his brother. So he trained Kurt Angle, Edge, Christian, and these are more recent guys. I mean, the Funks have been training people for
Years.
forever, but just like those three off the bat.
Yeah.
Angle, Edge, Christian. That shows that's enough.
And the intensity of how they are in the ring and their different styles, that just tells you how good of a trainer he is.
And Dory was the one that was weird because Terry was, as they called, middle-aged and crazy for all those years. He was a lunatic.
Yeah.
He was crazy. And everyone loved him for that.
Yeah.
Dory just seemed like an old trainer.
Just a normal guy.
A regular guy compared to the crazy Terry on the side. But the Funks are such an icon from Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, they really, I think I'd put them up there with the Von Erichs out of Texas. They were huge because Von Erichs obviously had the tragedy and they were like the Beatles of Texas, but the Funks lasted for so long.
Yeah, and they're still going strong. Look at them.
Yeah. So Dory, when I talked to him, he was just a nice, kind old man. Do you ever run into wrestlers when, and I didn't mean to say old, forgive me, let's say
Legendary.
nice, legendary. Sorry, slip of the tongue, Dory, if you're watching. But such a legendary guy, but they're so nice and genuine to you in person. Do you ever get surprised because of what you see on television that when you meet them in real life, you're like, I didn't realize they'd be so kind?
Yeah, there's a number of them just because they are so larger than life on TV and they have this character and they're so strong and intimidating in the ring. You can't help but be a little nervous when you approach them and talk to them, and then you're like, oh, you're just like Dad, or...
And do you ever see, because Dory seems like, because we've dealt with a lot of, you know, the older generation, Duggan, Greg Valentine, Tully Blanchard, but Dory seems to be revered among that generation, is he not?
Yeah, I mean, well, he's got a history. Look at what he's achieved back in the 60s and 70s, going against Harley Race, Ric Flair, name them.
Yeah, and I mean, if you say his name to someone like Ric Flair, I'm sure Ric's going to go like,
I love him.
yeah, he's going to show the reverence for Dory. Well, thank you, Desiree. Where can people find Chutes and Ladders podcast?
On YouTube, Instagram, and Spotify.
Well, thank you, and my apologies. I did not mean to use the word old earlier. My apologies, Dory, or anyone, if you were watching. Sometimes we have slips of the tongue. But thank you for watching. Thanks for watching this episode of Going Ringside. We will see you back here next time.
This has been Going Ringside with the local station, brought to you every Wednesday on your favorite podcast player, on News4JAX Plus, as well as the News4JAX YouTube channel.